Kia ora everyone, back again here with some more LEGO Lord of the Rings supposed news and rumours for 2026. It's something that I didn't think would be continuing on into the next year. This is going to be the 4th year of new LEGO products for Lord of the Rings, which is essentially double the lifespan of the original theme from 2012. Kapai LEGO Lord of the Rings. As this is a leaks and rumours based video, take everything said here with a grain of salt, as things are subject to change at any given time. I was actually alerted about this news from a mate of mine and I didn't believe him, but now other reporters are claiming this to be true, so let's discuss. So the rumour suggests that the next LEGO Lord of the Rings 18+ adult scale set to release next year is said to be Minas Tirith, the big castle capital that's featured throughout the last movie, Return of the King. This has been a dream set for many collectors since the theme began in 2012, and I've got a lot to say. We don't have a piece count, we don't have a set number, we don't even have a price point, so we're already off to a pretty good start there. Strangely enough, we apparently have the base idea of the minifigures to be included, and I say it's strange because usually it's the exact opposite when it comes to leaks reporting. Usually we know the prices and the piece count months before we know the minifigures, which is why I was hesitant to cover this. The minifigures suggested to be included so far are Gandalf the White, King Aragorn, Pippin, Denethor, Faramir, and then 3 or 4 Gondorian soldiers, which appears to have been the top request that I've seen from the adult collectors these past years since the theme came back to store shelves. So that figure roster currently puts us at about just 8 or 9 minifigures in total. There could always be more added later, or there could even be people taken away. So at this point it's either the least amount of minifigures included amongst the other 3 sets in the line, or it will equal the Shire release at 9. I do love the fact that we only see one remake here in Gandalf the White, and that original figure is very expensive in the aftermarket space. It means that the rest of the lineup here should be presumably brand new styles. Aragorn dressed in his king styles should mean that we get a crown piece that's molded onto his hairpiece, and Pippin should be dressed in his castle attire or his battle armor that we see during these sequences from the film. New characters of Denethor and Faramir sound amazing for a lifelong fan like myself. Sauron, Faramir, and Eowyn were my key 3 characters missed from the 2012 line, so hopefully we see something really cool there for Faramir, although it does mean that he will be dressed in some more royal-like attire or some battle armor like we see in that 3rd film. No orcs or enemies of any type have been reported here. We could always use additional figures like orcs or a build of a troll, be it through brick built methods or maybe even a big fig again. And we don't have a Witch King figure yet either, and he's such an important character for this sequence specifically. Really, there's no reason why we don't have everything that we want from the billion-dollar company either. They can absolutely afford to make the desired products that we want, especially if they're wanting my $1,000 paycheck. And speaking on price there though, each new LEGO Lord of the Rings adult scaled set has been priced cheaper and cheaper as each new release has been hitting shelves. I highly doubt Minas Tirith is going to be less than the $450 NZD price tag of the Shire, unfortunately. We can only speculate on price that's equal to our speculations on the build. I've got no idea how they're going to do this build. Are they really going to build the entire stronghold build of the castle and city, like with little markets and shopping areas and stuff, and the giant mountain chunk that's in the middle and the big throne room? I really can't imagine that you're going to do that for a set that costs less than $1,000, but if you were to ever release a LEGO Lord of the Rings set that costs over $1,000, Minas Tirith would be the one. We've seen now that they're willing to release sets at $1,000 USD, and it seems like the Death Star's been selling pretty well, so it's possible that that price tag experiment has given them a positive reaction. I don't think that they will do a micro-scale set here either. We did see a massive Hogwarts castle set release a couple of years ago, and that seemed to work really well with a lot of fans. I know a lot of people who loved having that in their collection. Now, personally speaking, I don't love that style of set, and this is actually what I assumed Rivendell was going to look like. Now, because Rivendell was not released as a micro-scale set, I don't think LEGO are going to suddenly release one for this. And actually, comparing the set idea to Rivendell, while Barad Dur was the entire tower build, Rivendell was just a small segment, you know? It's a very complete feeling set in total, but it's not the entire city build of that area. It's possible that Minas Tirith is going to be just a segment or something. It makes sense to me as well, and it would be an easier release to sell people on, and it could help to keep those costs down since it would now be priced alongside Barad Dur and Rivendell at that highest tier. It's still very early in discussing, so I eagerly await more information to release soon. We have no idea on a release date of this thing, and we don't know any ideas for a gift with purchase either. It's crazy reporting, it's so early into development, but I would love to hear what your thoughts are down below. Is this a set idea that actually excites you, or is it becoming a bit too much for your collection, because personally, I'm still missing Barad Dur from my sets, so I really need to get a move on things there before I consider Minas Tirith. Whatever your thoughts are though, you should let me know down below. Liking this video here and subscribing to the channel does help to support more videos like this one in the future. Thanks for watching everyone, ka kite anō, take care, hope to see you all next time.